Growing up in a small town of Orangeburg, South Carolina, I was really shaped by my parents, William and Sally Johnson. And my dad raised me to be a very strong and independent and confident young lady. And my mother really set an example for me of how to love well. When I talk to people, that whenever they meet me, they are meeting the people that have really shaped me in my life. And I remember first learning about race and really racism because my mother said to me that I would have to always be there for my sister. I would have to be able to protect her because she was of a lighter complexion. And she said that some white people would not like my sister because she was black, and that some black people would not like her because she was light-skinned. And so that early on gave me a responsibility that no matter how people thought about her, that I was going to be there for her. I was going to be someone that she could depend on. When I got to the Naval Academy, I experienced life in a way that I had not before then. I was a minority as a woman. I was a minority as an African American. So it was a culture shock in many ways. I really began my personal relationship with Jesus. I had a great community of Christians and a great community of African American people that was reminding each other daily of who we were, and that was good enough, and we didn't have to value our worth based on how other people saw us. I bring all of those parts of myself to the table alongside Moses in the Exodus narrative, someone who was born into a marginalized people group and was raised up to be a leader of his generation. And so I saw a lot of parallels in my story and Moses' story, but I think as a bigger picture and understanding, it helps us to understand that God can use anybody. And I think a lot of times we are looking for a certain type of leader, and when we look for a certain type of leader, we automatically exclude other people that God may be calling to lead. And so as I write about Sojourner Truth, I'm writing a book that will impact prayerfully generations, that it can build upon what I have learned from the people that have come before me in my personal family, but also throughout history, and make my contribution as I invest and lead and mentor the next generation that is coming behind me.